PATH POS online application. The borrower starts by clicking Get Started. They enter in their first name and their last name, their email address, and their phone number. Now they go to the next screen where they enter in their current address. Go to the next screen. Do you own a home? Yes, I own a home. Why are you looking for a mortgage? I want to buy a new property. Have you found a home yet? Yes. What is the property address? What is the purpose of this property? It will be my primary residence. What type of property is it? It's a single family home. What is the sales price? Say it's 500,000. What is the estimated down payment? Say it's 100,000. Desired term, the borrower's looking for a 30-year mortgage. Will you receive any gifts or grants? So if the borrower clicks yes, the borrower will specify what the gift or grant is and the amount. If they click no, they continue on. What is your current address? And do you rent or own this property? Let's say own with a monthly payment of $2,700. And we began living there March of 2023. Now, you'll notice because that's less than 2 years living history, the screen expands and previous address is requested. However, if we have more than 2 years of address history, we have what we need, we're moving on. What is your social security number or taxpayer identification number? So here the borrower can indicate permission to pull their credit by checking that box. They can provide you with their social security number and their date of birth. Say 1990. And citizenship, US, marital status, unmarried. Moving on. Were you ever in the military? If yes, the borrower will enter in that information. If no, they continue. Do you have any dependents? If yes, the borrower would indicate how many and their ages. We're going to say no. Where are you currently employed? So the borrower can enter in their employer, their position, monthly income, indicate self-employed or business owner, and similar to their address history, they can enter in their employment history, and if it's less than 2 years, the screen will expand and ask for their previous employment. Do you currently have a second job? Yes. Enter in that information. If not, continue forward. Do you receive any income other than from your employment? If yes, you'd go ahead and specify where that income's coming from and the amount. If no, the borrower then will move forward. Is anyone else applying for this loan with you? If yes, the borrower would indicate that additional information. If no, they move forward. Now, this is cool at the financial section. So you can set this up where your borrower can choose to have their assets automatically imported into PATH by turning this on. And if the borrower is comfortable, they'll click yes and hit next, which will take them to this screen where they will select their financial institution, enter in their login ID and password, and their assets will automatically be imported into PATH, just making things more convenient for them, not having to type that in. Now, with that said, if they're not comfortable with that, then they can say, no, I don't want to do that. And manually entering it in is very user-friendly as well. So let's say we've got a checking account with Wells Fargo. So we're going to say checking account, Wells, and let's say it's 25,000. Very simple. We hit the plus button if we want to add additional assets, but very user-friendly. Do you have other monthly expenses? If yes, we would indicate what those are, put in the amount. We're going to say no. Do you currently own any real estate? If yes, enter in the address information. If not, we'll move forward. Declarations. So we'll just scroll through that, but very easy for the borrower to answer. These are just going in here, selecting the radials. And when they get to the bottom, they click next. Demographics, same thing. They can come in here and select Israelis very easily, or select I do not want to provide this information. Now, this part of the online application is also a nice tool for the borrower. So this is where they can review all the information that they've entered in their online application. And then if they want to edit anything, this gives them a very user-friendly tool, because they can just go to the section, hit the edit button, change what they want to change. And then when they're ready, they can click next to go on to the next screen. Now on this screen, this is also a nice tool for the borrower. It'll let the borrower know that if they happen to have any of these documents, go ahead and upload them now to speed up the loan process. But if they don't have these, no problem. Just click next. You can bypass this. And what's really neat, in my opinion, is that let's say the borrower is on their phone and they say, okay, they want my ID, and I've got it right here. So they click upload. If they're on their phone, they can select take photo, and then they can take a picture of their driver's license, or any document for that matter. And I mean, it's just super user friendly and convenient. They can upload that right up to you there. So now when we go to the next screen and we accept the disclaimer and hit submit, not only is the loan data automatically uploaded into Path, but the document, that driver's license, the image of that driver's license, is uploaded into Path as well. And there's a notification being sent to the loan officer, and there's a notification being sent to the borrower, letting them know that we've received your loan application. Someone will be reaching out to you shortly.